Okay guys, this is part 2 of the getting a wood guide. Where we left off is at this place. You have to do a pogo and long swing or 2 long swings. Now on this one, it's easier to do long swing, long swing. If you're really good at pogos, you could get back on. You can also do this. Now this one is pretty tricky. You have to cling at this position. See where the tip of my hammer is, like at the shell part? Hit it right here. Then just swing it. On this part, you just have to keep swinging. Here we are at lights. The best place is to be on that rock to begin. Once you're at lights, you have to swing side to side. Once your hammer can get to the first lantern, you want to swing on it to the other light. If you do it correctly, it should get you onto the second light, which is an ideal position. You could do a pogo, which is probably one of the riskier ones, or you could do that. Long swing on this and hitch on to this.
Pain has an element of blame.
Shut up.
It cannot recollect when it began, or if there were a day when it was not. It has no future but itself. Its infinite realms contain its past, enlightened to perceive new periods of pain. Emily Dickinson.
Okay. So I'm very rusty at this point. Okay, and if you get stuck, you'll pogo. That's probably the easiest way to do it if you get stuck there. Adding additional things if this happens, push on the rock, and once you get in the air, push on this side of the rock. Once you get there, do the way to beat this. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty at that. Don't do what I just did. Do not do a pogo here. It will severely ruin. Oh yeah, if you get onto that, you have to just do a long swing on this. Like I just did there. Now this one, you have to do a long swing there, hang on to that. Use that brick, then there. You're pretty much good. Now the tricky part is lining yourself up. You have to get it just right. There. Now cling on to the thing and yeah, it's pretty easy. You fall down slower than you move your hammer, so that's what makes this possible. Now, if you're lucky enough to get it, if you get the hammer on this, and you're down here, it's a good thing because it's easier to do slide skip. What is slide skip? Also, make sure to not do what I just did. But luckily, my hammer is far enough away. You do not want to do that and get your hammer like closed in, like all the way to the edge. Slide skip is a very hard skip. You see, it's pretty hard. You need to
Oft
do a very
expectation
good
fails,
shot.
and most oft where most it promises, and oft it hits where hope is.
Okay, so once you get, you can cling on to the. Okay, once you get to the stove, this is the point. There's a very high chance to where if you fall, you lose all your progress. I take breaks whenever that happens. Well, most of the time when that happens. Okay, so the only way I've passed this part is by doing a long swing. Okay. Now this is when I introduce a new swing. Okay. So you see the red wheelbarrow? This wheelbarrow right there. You want to do a long swing onto that. Once you perform the long swing, you want to get it as close to your body as you possibly can. But if you get the long swing from the umbrella onto the broom, it's your lucky day because it's much easier at that point. Slide is probably one of the hardest parts. You can see. Unlike it takes a few minutes to finish. No. Yeah, if you get it onto the slide, there's going to be a little latch. I recommend you sit on it, move your hammer into the slot, and get on it. Don't worry, because you can move it very well. You can move it in your pocket. That's how you can perform pogos. And once you do that, you have to cling on to the boxes. Now you want to be all the way on the white, because if you are, it's easier to commit to what is it called? To cling on to the boxes that are flying, if you get what I mean. So that's it. Like and subscribe for part 3. Yeah.